What's up, Paracrews? I'm Paradomics, and welcome to what may be the last video for the Boogeyman. So, anyways, Keith just expressed to David about his son dying, and he's really pissed now. Scrap from a notebook on the table. Got a scrap of notebook on the table. Code for the code room. The genealogy of Adam, Noah's Ark. Do I have to go to the secret room? Is what I want to know. After conversation, follow graffiti, check the pillars, head back down, head back the hallway, enter the reopened door. Check the stack of books. Oh fuck, where is this? Door's locked. Oh. Oh, is that... Oh, so we go in there, get the hint. And then we use it and go in a secret room. Can't get on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, Keith is fucking pissed. He is not happy. Oh. That door just opened. Okay, so it says, check the stack of books, head down back to the hallway, enter the reopened door, get the video camera. Oh, I gotta get the video camera in here. Blood. Stove oven. Shelves are filled with miscellaneous stuff. Okay, got the old video camera. Can I watch it? There's a tape inside. Oh, play the video in the video. Okay, so I go here. Ah, so that's what that Bible book was from the end. So apparently it's 5711. Okay. Holy shit. Magazine about 10 years ago. Old tape is an old movie labeled on it. Quoted movie posters. Oh, this guy must really love movies. Take out the tape and play it. Alright. Oh, fuck.
At last, I finally got a hold of you. Oh dear, hurt all over. But what else could I do? You just wouldn't stop running, miss, no matter how much I hurt you. But well, our game of tag's come to a close now. Yes, you can't outrun the scary boogeyman. Are you relieved it's over, or are you still scared? Well, madam, do you want to run?
You're an unbelievable idiot.
Say again.
I called you an idiot. You thought I was running because I was scared? You think I'm scared of you? Maybe you've spent too long in your little closet world to understand. You've convinced yourself that women and children are all scared of you. What were you planning once you caught me? Kill me? And then what? You'd go to kill Keith, right? You told me you had Keith in your hands. Whether he'd live or die was up to me. I guess that was true. And all this time you've been foolishly chasing after me. You could never kill him. I'm weak. I can't be as strong as Keith is. But there is something I can do in all my weakness. If I can keep your attention away from Keith by running all the time, I'll run to the ends of the earth. You poor, stupid little boogeyman. You really are such a child. You just love bullying anyone weaker than you. Go ahead. Have fun in your little world. Call yourself a villain, a monster. But I'll never let you bring my husband into it.
Oh, that's why she backed away and left Keith. Because she was only trying xenophobia. Isn't that dark fear of darkness? What's a fear of loneliness? I forgot. What was xenophobia? I think that was darkness. That or being alone. Alright, no internet. I gotta check on my tablet. So I checked on my PC and then I forgot I have no internet there. Because our internet sucks in the Philippines. Xenophobia! No, that's xenophobia. Dislike or prejudice against people of other country. That's xeno. I want or sinophobia, I guess that's what you pronounce. Sinophobia is the overwhelming fear of dogs. Why did I get the achievement now?
Don't you dare lay your hand on him!
You talk too much, madam.
So do you. Wait, did that just say Helena was the one who said that?
That's terrible. Let's hurry and look for Helena. She must be nearby. Keith? Keith! What are you doing? We have to hurry. Keith! Are you listening? Hey, what are you staring at? Are you asleep? Get a grip! Come on!
I'm awake. David, you look for Helena. She should be near.
Huh? What about you? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to go kill a monster.
Ooh, I'm all alone. Alright, let's get him, Keith. We still have the fire axe, that's right. We're gonna kill that fucking bastard. We're gonna show him a 1, 2, 3 punch and knock him out of existence. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I wonder what these iron gates are for. Oh, here we go. No, it's left open. How very polite. Huh. Don't know what the symbolism behind that is, but... So that's just all in my head. Oh! Wait, what? Wait, this just led me back. Why? What? That just led me back. What? Proceed left from the room with a stack of papers. What? Left of the room, like here? But what? Okay. That thing's just confusing me. What stack of papers? No, I went the right way. Yeah, this is the right way. Because this opened. Oh, that one. Here we go.
Wait, Dad. Leave the door open and don't turn out the lights in the hall.
Why?
The boogeyman will come.
What kind of guy is this boogeyman?
He has long nails and kidnaps kids. He lives in the closet.
A kidnapper? Well, can't leave a guy like that on the loose. Alright, Dad'll give him a good beating. Hey, Boogie, you in there? What? Hey, let go.
Dad? Dad!
Whew, it was a little tough, but I got him good. No worries, son. Old Boogie won't come for you anymore.
Really?
Would I lie? Me and Mom are in the bedroom right there, you know. You still scared? Oh, need your stuffed bunny, do you? Or should I read you a bedtime story? Maybe the ones with the fairy.
No way! I'm not a wuss, Dad. I can sleep by myself.
That's the spirit.
Good boy.
Listen, Todd. If the boogeyman comes to get you again, Dad'll beat him up. I'm not gonna let anyone mess with you or Mom.
Oh, I'm about to give Boogeyman a real beatdown with a fire axe.
'Cause you're a police officer?
'Cause I'm Dad. Good night, son.
You used to be so cool.
Should I leave the light on?
It's okay. I've got you and Mom.
Good night. I love you.
Never a cute moment right after I beat somebody the hell up.
Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times.
I don't know where these quotes you're getting, but I'm about to beat the quotes out of you.
Blame it on the boogie. Have you ever thought about it, detective? Thought you have an enemy? Who or what it is, you don't even know. Maybe it doesn't even exist. Maybe it's all in your head. But you know there's something tormenting you, always making it so painful. You feel like the whole world's out to make you suffer. Too troublesome to make an enemy of the whole world, right? So just making one enemy will do. I chose you as my enemy. Have I become yours? Oh well, either way, we're gonna settle this right here. Let's end this wonderful game now. Can you beat this final boss and take back your beloved wife? What's so funny?
Boy, you're really having a blast, huh? What's so funny that you can be all smiles all the time? Total opposite of me. I don't remember the last time I laughed.
Just like the Batman.
But I guess we were pretty similar after all. In a sense, it was all a lie. You're always grinning ear to ear, but you're scared, aren't you? So you keep running. You can't go head to head with me. You and me are just acting. You're no scary monster, and I'm no paragon of justice. Final boss? Huh. A big baddie should be a pretty sly guy, shouldn't they? But taking hostages, always on the run, the only thing you can chase after is girls' rumps. You know, I wasn't planning to do anything with you. As long as the others were safe, I was fine leaving you be. I'd secure your hostages and scram, then just leave you to the local police. Because I'm not chasing you. You just keep running from me. What I'm really chasing after. Sorry, but it ain't you. That's right. It's not you. You're my enemy. Spare me the sleep talk. Why would I make my enemy a dunce who just sneaks away? A coward who hides in the closet and threatens kids. And your enemy? Not me either. You've got a lot more enemies. If you go to the slammer, you're gonna be a real popular guy. I can tell. But this is a great chance. No hostages to get in the way. No one watching. So I can do whatever I like with you. Detective, criminal, that doesn't matter now. You've done the number one thing to get on my bad side. You chased after my wife's rump. That alone is enough reason for me to beat you down. Don't you think, Boogie? Can't afford to laugh anymore, can you?
Oh, fuck.
Back to your closet, Boogeyman. You don't have what it takes to make it over here.
So press C? Press... What? Or the button 3? Why is it... Why that button of all buttons? Oh, press Z button for normal. This is... Oh! Wait, what the fuck? I'm like hurting him by just looking at him. What the fuck is this? This is not different than Oh! So looking at him hurts him? Ow. Fuck. Oh, okay, he does a shit ton of damage. There we go. That was so weird. I thought I was swinging an axe, but apparently I just stared at him until he disappeared and died.
Where do you think you're going, Lance?
I'm gonna find them. They've been gone way too long.
Did you forget what Keith said? It'll be a burden on him to move around on our own.
Well, then after all's said and done, we'll tell him we did just what he said. Of course, you might have all gone stone cold by that time.
Don't joke about things like that.
Sounds like a joke to you? We got 2, maybe 3 corpses around here?
What part of don't you get?
Stop, you two. Don't fight.
We'll go search together. I'll lead the way. Sophie and Shirley, you hold hands. And Lance, you watch the rear.
Papa.
You really want to go?
Yes, we'll be all right together. And there's something I'm curious about.
What's that?
This whole incident may just be a great big farce.
What do you mean?
Let's be going.
Don't tell me I'm really the boogeyman.
Helena, where are you?
Oh. Oh, she tried climbing up there.
Helena,
David!
are you okay?
That man knocked me out. I woke up here. I was unconscious the whole time.
No, I can't be the boogeyman. Because the boogeyman just like, appeared himself. Yeah, revealed himself. Well, there were other peoples nearby.
Keith!
Helena!
Keith! Where are you?
Always on the run, huh? But marijuana addicts can move better than you. What's in that big head of yours?
Stevie. Or Brendan.
Brendan?
Yeah.
You lose.
detective.
Oh, fuck.
You're Brendan? Why? Stop moving around.
Keith, Helena.
We have to stop the bleeding. Lance!
Richard, help me out.
Sophie, find something to tie him with.
Keith!
Got you.
Keith? You...
Helena, when we get home, let's finish our conversation. No more running.
No! Keith, stay with me, please! Keith!
The servants and Stevie. 10 people died all told. I'm sure glad to be alive now. Feeling glad to even have air to breathe.
Listen, don't you say a word about all this, especially not to your coworkers. If it takes money to shut your yap, I'll pay any price.
Oh, bribery. Where's that money coming from?
My own pockets. Listen, you guys can distort the truth all you want, and I won't say a peep, 'cause that's freedom of the press. But this is different. I've got no tolerance for people pointing and laughing at a wounded friend.
Do I gotta tell you again? I'm not a gossip guy. I hate cops, sure, but I hate gossip too. I won't ask for money, and I won't say a peep, 'cause I'm grateful to the guy. So quit hounding me. But, as an involved party, I've got a right to know what happened there. I just can't wrap my head around it. I talked to Brendan at dinner. Heard he got tired of the musty old castle and ran to Hollywood. Had a lot of fun in the movie biz. So what was the motive?
Wanted to make a movie about
Guy's gone silent. Sounds like he convinced you he was a goody two-shoes. But I bet you heard a different story in Hollywood. Now that's the kind of thing your lot should be writing about. Nobody knows people's past, usually. But it's easy to fool you into thinking otherwise with a little acting. And once you know somebody's past, you can lead him by the nose. He tricked you all, and tried to kill you. What a farce. Not sure of the motive yet, but he was pretty systematic about it all. Spent a ton of cash beforehand to check up on all the tour attendees. Even did a background check on me.
On you? Why?
'Cause I was going to be on that tour.
No wonder I thought he knew me. The hell, so he just researched us?
That's the oldest trick in the book for us. Saying, I know all about you. It makes you superior to the other person, so you can control them. Then they freak out and have to submit. He knew that tactic well. Seeing right through people without any tricks. That's what makes a real monster, ain't it? In his case, he just used money and connections to dig up people's pasts, and played the part of a monster.
But the research wasn't to select candidates. So he just picked randomly. Damn, was he just in it for fun?
Now, my turn to ask questions. What you tell me is the only way I can figure out this incident. Give me anything you got. First, Brendan, or Boogie rather, what kind of man was he?
How should I say it? I suppose he had no emotion. That's how I saw him.
Oh.
He said such terrifying things without a care. He hardly showed any human feelings. He really was like a monster.
Keith told me he was a real jester.
Jester? Absolutely not. I would have much preferred if he were at least a little silly. He was a very disturbing, terrifying man. He was totally calm as he did awful things.
Richard, you seem to have a suspicion he might be Brendan. Why do you think that?
When my daughter went missing, and I panicked thinking that man might have taken her, Keith told me something. This was the kind of person who would show corpses as decoration. So if he did take Sophie, he'd show off proof of it, meaning she was still safe. Luckily enough, I didn't see them, but Indeed, evidently, there were many dead bodies left around. As Keith said, my daughter hadn't fallen into his grasp. He was correct in his assumption. That made me realize something unusual about what he'd said. Keith said he saw the moment Brendan's neck snapped, and his corpse was quickly dropped into the basement. Isn't that odd? Why did he quickly put Brendan's corpse out of sight? Why did he treat him differently from the other victims?
True.
'Cause he didn't want you investigating it. He's got some keen insight, I'll give him that. So you suspected this was a farce plotted by Brendan?
No, well, I suggested that since Keith hadn't checked the corpse, he might still be alive. I only wanted to believe there was a chance he was alive. I had no conviction about the rest, so I didn't speak about it to Keith. I wouldn't dare risk throwing him off with my amateur opinion, not to mention we didn't know whether his wife was safe.
Apparently, Keith saw the moment Brendan's head came off, actually.
Was it a doll?
Right you are. Packed with neat little blood packs, it seems.
That's why he wasn't really too shocked about
Brendan
that.
was hung upside down and had his mouth taped up, and it was dark enough to be hard to tell who's who. Just dressing him up the same way made Keith assume it was him. On top of all those flashy rave lights, he dropped the corpse down below so it was impossible to check it closer. And since Keith saw the tour conductor killed right after that, of course, he'd think Brendan was killed too.
If I'd said something, maybe this could have been resolved sooner, but I was paralyzed with fear. I was only worried about my daughter, even when Keith was running all over the place for us.
Don't worry about it. Keith did all that 'cause he wanted to. That's all. He's deeply glad you're all safe. Now, little lady, can we hear from you too?
Hear what?
Anything. What you thought.
Oh, dang.
Well, I knew he was a fake, because I've met the real boogeyman.
Heck.
Sophie, stop it. Not this tale again.
Fine, if you say so, Papa. Guess I'm not saying a word.
Go ahead, please. Meeting the real boogeyman sounds pretty juicy. Can you tell me more?
Maybe not really met. He just touched my shoulder, but his hand was cold as ice. Right away, I knew it wasn't human.
There's 4 games made by the same person. The Crooked Man, the Sandman, the Boogeyman, and there's still one more. Is Sophie and Richard main characters of other games? Because I realized that we played as Sophie and Richard. I mean, we played Sophie and David. Those were the only 2 characters that we played as. So my guess is that Sophie is from a previous game. Hang on, I gotta check. Right. No internet. No internet. Right. Oh, God. It's the second installment. Okay, so is it Sophie? Yes. Yes, so Sophie is the main character of the Sandman because this is the 3rd game of the developer. Yeah, a girl named Sophie Grundle. Wait, where the fuck was it? Suffers from insomnia. No matter what she tries, she's unable to fall asleep. One night she noticed something odd going on a clock that she discovered that the Sandman, a fairy who controls everyone's sleep pattern, has decided to put the whole world to sleep forever. Now she's the only one who can stop him. Oh. So she was a main character of a previous game. Okay. I did not know that. It was that could make sense why I can control Keith, David, and Sophie. I never controlled anyone else. I never controlled Lance, Shirley, Richard, not even Helena. Because these were main characters of a previous game. Okay, so that's interesting. So there's
That guy's
one
hands
more.
were human, though. They had warmth, so I knew he was just a regular guy.
Huh. So Boogeyman's hands are cold, eh? Tell that to my little squirts. Anything else you noticed?
I feel like he might get angry if I say this.
I won't. Tell me.
That guy had this cold and emotionless air, like you couldn't tell what he was thinking at all. It reminded me of Mr. Keith, a little.
You still think that way now?
Not even, because Mr. Keith got really mad at me. He was like, "Don't worry your papa ever again."
Red paint? On his face? There was nothing like that. It was all red from blood spurts, though.
Really? Keith told me he had a weird paint on a torn paper bag. And one more thing. Did you see any red graffiti in the castle? Or any monsters? Hear any phones ringing?
Oh.
No, I didn't.
So the graffiti was all in David's head. I mean, well, it was all in Keith's head.
Mr. Hoover, you're colorblind, if I recall. Maybe you just couldn't see the paint.
Yeah, but it's white and pink I get mixed up. I can see red just fine.
Well, and you, miss?
I saw quite a bit of the castle, but none of that. Did you hear that from the others?
Don't get me wrong. I don't think you're lying. The others said they saw nothing too. But then, that makes Keith the one talking nonsense.
I don't think Keith is necessarily lying.
What do you mean?
Because people don't always see the same things you do.
Why do you have to whisper that?
Thanks for the assistance, you two. Sorry about calling you in 2 weeks after the fact.
Is not everything settled yet?
The police there are in the middle of their investigation. My role is just to assist. I'm going to report your testimonies to them, and that's that. I'll be off now. Eric, take them to the entrance.
Then Keith is still alive then. Because they literally just mentioned his name.
When our son died, I thought my own life was over too. I couldn't think about anything. Nothing had any taste. But tears would suddenly come anyway. I don't remember anything about what I did back then. But I do remember one thing. That Keith was always at my side. When I wailed and shouted, he'd hug me, stroke my hair, say it was okay. Eventually, I adjusted to life without our son. I found I could laugh again. But when I got my own emotions back, I realized Keith had stopped laughing. I had been broken, and so had Keith. Over time, I was able to heal, but he didn't. He was still stuck in the moment of Todd's death. He was always supporting me, so he never faced up to himself. I struggled to be at least a little stronger. Next time, I would protect him, since I wanted him to laugh again. But I couldn't. I couldn't repay anything to Keith. And I realized I was a burden on him that would keep him from ever walking again. So, even if we're far apart, as long as he can laugh again, then that's the best choice I can make.
My wife always brings me warm milk before I go to bed.
Oh, that's why she wanted to divorce, or she thought of divorcing Keith. Was because he was always supporting her, that he never found time to get over Todd's death for himself, That's why she was thinking that if I leave him, maybe he will start healing. You know.
And last Father's Day, my little squirt tried cooking me a meal. I definitely don't need milk to get to sleep. And the kids cooking, I'll be blunt, it ain't good. But I'm glad for it. Usefulness and collateral don't mean a thing with this stuff. Keith didn't stay close to you expecting something in return. That's just what he wanted to do. You guys have got too much sympathy. You don't mind getting hurt for the sake of the other. But can't you notice that one of you being hurt hurts the other? You've just been getting more and more wounded as you go along. You're propping Keith up too, Helena. He can fight day after day, because he knows you're waiting at home. As much as I tease him about it, don't think of yourself as baggage. Depend on him as much as you need. That's what he wants too.
Keith grabbed my hand and smiled, even though he was stabbed and wounded.
And what'd he say?
Got you.
'Cause he finally got what makes him happiest. But, man, too much discrepancy between your guys' testimonies and Keith's. Just how am I gonna report this to their department? Hey, Helena, he went back home from the hospital today, right? Can I come talk with him now?
I'm sorry. Before he goes back home, there's a place he's going to visit. And I'm planning to head there myself.
Yeah. She kind of reminds me of Eris from Final Fantasy. Or Aerith.
Keith.
I've always wanted to cry like this. I never forgot about him. Not for a single day. Ever since he died, I was scared. I felt like even the slightest sign of weakness would make it all crumble. I acted like I felt nothing, like nothing disturbed me. I thought then I might be able to fool everyone, even myself. It was so stupid. I was broken a long time ago. It was all garbage, but I acted like a champion of justice. It always felt off. Whoever I was working for, I never felt repaid. And I saw you were safe, and you came up to me. Finally, I felt happy again. Acting strong just made me weak. It was pointless. Todd would never forgive his father staying broken forever, because I promised I'd protect his mom. I'll take off the blindfold. I'm gonna laugh, even if it's at a stupid TV show. If I'm pissed, I'll get mad. And if I'm sad, I'll cry. First, I guess there'll have to be counseling. There's something seriously wrong with my head, seems like. It's gonna be a busy time. And it's gonna be so busy, I won't be able to do it alone. Helena, I don't think I can deal with just being a good loser. I want a chance. Let me chase after you. Let me get down on my knees. You're the only one I want waiting for me.
There's no need for a chance. Didn't I tell you? Divorce or decide. I've decided. Haven't you too? We only ever have one umbrella, so we hold it together. And it's fine if we get a little wet, because it'll soon be sunny again.
Happy end. Come rain, come shine. Yay, I did it. I got a happy ending. So, my guess is that if I didn't So if I didn't get the let's say I didn't do the happy flags, happy ending flags, I would get this ending, but I feel like in the end, Helena would divorce him. Yeah, that's what I think. I believe that in the end, instead of like deciding to stay with him, she decides to divorce him. Whoa, manly badass hero was Dick Anderson? Oh god. Whoa. Manly badass hero. That's a big reveal. Oh wow. The Overlord Bear. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know the rest, but dang, the manly badass hero was Dick. Oh wow. He didn't have a lot to talk there. Dang. That's pretty cool. Okay. So anyways, that was the Boogeyman. Holy shit. There was a lot of puzzles that I probably would not have solved by myself. I would have actually looked it up. I would be like, what the fuck do I do here? Because I would have just been running around doing completely nothing or trying every single thing. What's that? Freestyle rap? Oh, that's music that he used. Yeah, I would have just been running around not knowing what to do and just trying to fix just trying everything I can. And it turns out there's even some things here that will lock you out of the happy ending. Apparently, if you talk to David or if you meet David and then he follows you, you can't watch the first tape that you found from the decapitated headroom. Because David's following you. Or no, when you have Keith with you, you can't go in there because he won't let you go. He won't let you go in a room with a civilian for some reason. But yeah, there's stuff like that will lock you out from the happiest ending, man. So yeah, I feel like so that sucks because imagine going through all that small puzzles and then you get the bad ending 4 because you saved Sophie and you saved David, but you got the bad ending 4. Congratulations on being Boogeyman. Thank you for playing this game. Additionally, if you played the previous 2 games in the series, I did not play the Hangman, nor did I play the Sandman, but I watched Markiplier play the Hangman, and I gotta say, the Hangman was a lot more terrifying than the Boogeyman. Because if you think about it, the Hangman felt like it was coming after you every single chase you were, and it had like paranormal powers, and the fact that if you tried to do certain things, it just like rush at you, and also there was like in your face jump scare. Here, there wasn't a lot of those. There wasn't a whole lot of those. I feel like the developer of the game was going for a certain kind of horror game where instead of they use cheap tricks or cheap scares like in your face, they decided to do something slightly different, just build up atmosphere, just make sounds where it messes with your head. So yeah, this game is fully voiced with the help of the voice actor. Due to the author's fatigue, there's no bonus scenario, but I did receive comments from each actors, so take the upper door if you're interested. The Something Man series has come to a turning point. The general storyline ends in the next game. I have plans for serious and silly extra chapters afterwards, so please play those if you're interested. Lastly, thank you for beating the game. Thank you for... Oh, okay. So there's comments from there? What are these? Oh, what the fuck is that? The Crooked Man. Oh. What the fuck was that? Who the fuck was that? The Hanged Man. Yo, who the fuck is that? Why does he disappear? The Sandman. The Hanged Man. Oh yeah, the Hanged Man's the last one. Wait, what's this? Character bios. Okay, Keith Bang. He's 37 years old, type AB. Okay. Helena Baring. A gentle, lovable woman, appears carefree but a strong core. She met Keith as a student and quickly married after graduating college. A year later, they had a son, suffered from Suffered emotionally for years after her son's death, but recovered now. Doesn't eat much meat. Not because she's a vegetarian, but because she hates it. Her hobby is collecting tea from all over the world. Oh, Tyler Hoover, 27. The crooked man's hero. Works for a trading company. He's made a complete turn from his previous moodiness. Married Shirley for 6 months now. They kept their names. Oh, okay. An honest fellow, but extremely unlucky. Athletic and strong, but can't carry Keith for some reason. A little slow on the uptake. He challenged his friend Paul to a chili dog contest, and Paul got gastritis. Oh god. He couldn't attend the tour, scared of dogs due to traumatic incidents as a kid, but chased him for a whole hour. 17. Wow, she's the youngest. High school student. Richard's daughter, the Sandman's heroine, and a lively girl. Didn't like her dad for a long time, but they reconciled. As a result, she seemed a little too attached lately. Oh. Somewhat cheekier than before, diligent as ever, gets along with David and Shirley as older friends, a little uneasy as the girls at school are getting boyfriends. Not finding anyone she likes is her main worry now. Loves ice cream. Okay, this guy's completely new. I have no idea where he is, unless he's from the Sandman too. A journalist, worked for a small publisher, snarky at everything, freaked out easily. A journalist, he chased incidents to write articles. Though sarcastic, he was known to hit the mark. Dislikes police due to what drove him out of journalism. Was thinking about making passes with Helena and Keith. What? Okay, I'll just go down. Richard Grundle works for a credit company. Diligent and cheerful, a timid side, rather compassionate and sentimental. His daughter often blinds him to all else. For 10 years since losing his wife, he has no intention of remarrying. Mistook David for Sophie's boyfriend at first and got angry, but that's been cleared up. I did not know that. They get along well now. A real drinker who likes collect drinks, Scotch best. He actually Inspector Boogeyman's Brendan was too focused on Star Trek Telkies. Okay. David's wife, pharmacist, beautiful, strong-willed, and cool. Hates to rely on anyone, tries to do it all herself, often fights with David, fawns over Sophie like a little sister. Dang, I understand. And just Keith's direct boss understands him well. He has a wife and 2 children, stretchers. He has his stature and face frightens people, but he's gentle, doesn't reach his voice over little things, get along with both Keith and Helena. Well, he was a bit of a jerk at the beginning. Eric Simmons, he's subordinate, takes him where his leaders got him stuck with the scariest 2 at the station. Dick and Keith proved effective when Keith's taken a while back. He questioned him. He sympathized with him, but was a bit relieved to learn that he was alright after the incident. Stevie Small, conductor. That's where he arrested. That sucks. Ended up as Brendan's murder victim. Todd Baring, at age 5, was run over by a truck and died. Oh, that's sad. Who the fuck are you? What's a bonus scene? I thought there was gonna be no bonus scene. Oh.
How many times have we come here again?
Oh, 5, I think.
Ugh, I can't stand it. We've told them the same story over and over. There's gonna be rumors at school about Sophie frequenting the police station.
Now, Sophie, don't complain. The police are doing their best, and it's been a month now. This must be the last time. I'm sure of it. Does my princess require a beverage to quell her temper? What shall it be, your majesty?
Orange juice.
Very
Nice.
well. I'll go buy some.
Thanks.
Was that the Sandman I interacted with? Oh, she's
Hey, when those dogs attacked me, you saved me, right? I can't imagine any other reason those dogs would fall asleep so quickly.
Oh, wait, so the Sandman was a good person in the end?
Thanks. I'm having a great time lately. I'm getting along great with Papa and Anne, and Reagan, well, if she wants to get along, I'll give her a chance.
I don't know who Reagan is. And Anne.
Things are so much better than when I carried all my burden myself. Now I know there's someone always looking out for me. Sometimes I really miss you. You're doing okay, right? how about the other fairies? You know,
Sorry to butt in.
Ah! Hold on, wait! You got the wrong idea. I'm not a weirdo or anything, okay?
Don't touch me. Rats with a thing for daydreaming aren't the most comfortable people to be around.
I'm not daydreaming. Keep it between us, but I've met some fairies. So you don't believe me?
No, I do. I met one when I was a kid, too.
Really?
Yeah, this hobo in the area always had a head full of dandruff, so I called him the Dandruff Fairy. Oh yeah, and I've got a coworker who eats non-stop cup noodles, the Cup Noodle Fairy. Want to be introduced?
Why won't you believe me?
A 37-year-old who believes in fairies ain't exactly socially adjusted, don't you think? But hey, if they do exist, put in a request to one of your fairy friends to get me some wings. Big, fluffy, pink ones.
Oh, better watch what you wish for.
What do you use those for?
Just want some wings. Why not? Mr. Detective wanna fly away. Huh. You angry? Phew, better step off. One of your friends might cast a spell to turn me into a fluffy white kitty. Maybe instead of filling your head with stupid fantasies, fill in that chest a little. It's so pathetic I can't even look at it.
He fucking called her flat.
Ugh!
What's wrong?
Haven't been able to sleep since last night, even though I'm sleepy. It's weird.
Oh, God.
Did you take any medicine?
Yep. Anxiolytics. Sleeping pills. Guess they're not working.
Oh, no.
Let's talk to each other then. Before you know it, you'll be sound asleep, and it'll be morning.
Don't you need to sleep? You don't have to stay up for me.
It's fine. I'll stay with you until you're snoozing away.
She fell asleep, but he did.
Maybe some exercise would have been better.
That's so funny, called her flat. Alright, let's see some comments. VIP room, fully voiced, for the fully voiced version, voice actor as well as translator. You can hear everyone's project and thoughts are acting during the game. Okay. Okay, let's hear what Manly Badass Hero has to say.
Hello, I'm Manly Badass Hero, the voice of Dick Anderson. I've been a big fan of the Strange Men series, so when I saw there was auditions, I sent some improv and general recordings, and not only was I accepted, I also found out Uri was a fan of my playthroughs of her games, which needless to say made me feel a bit giddy.
Oh. Okay.
Personally, I've liked the games not only because of their similarities to things like Silent Hill, but also that they're relatable to people with depression. Whether or not you're an adult or a young person, I think dark times in your life can really change your perspective on the world, and sometimes this makes you a crooked man. Anyway, I've been glad to help work on this project, and until next time, thanks for playing.
Okay. I would go through all these people, but I've been recording too long and I'm just a lonely little lamb, you see? Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. It's been a tough ride. I know I complained a lot with the puzzles. Still don't like those puzzles, but it's been a wonderful game. I do like it though. The voice acting, I did make fun of it at first, but you know, it is what it is. Like I said, if I just keep listening to it, it will grow on me, and it did. So, you know, I'm fully invested with it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, developer, for making this game, and maybe I'll play the Sandman and possibly finish the Hanged Man. I should probably play the Crooked Man first. I don't know. Maybe play it backwards. I'll go no, I should probably play Boogeyman and the Sandman before jumping to the Hanged Man. But we'll just have to see. So yeah, thank you guys. Anyways, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.